Welcome to RCSP Florida. We're back at McIntosh Preserve today to try and go some of the other trails that we have not done. In the meantime, I actually took a slight turn and I just misread the sign while I was riding the bike, and I ended up back at the tower, so I thought I would just come down here to the live oak tree that I showed you in my last video, which is where we are now. The difference today is that I am on my new bike. I haven't told you about this yet. I think I did mention maybe in one of my other videos that my Specialized mountain bike actually had a cracked head. And for those of you that aren't real familiar with that, the head is this piece right here, and it had a crack that went from the bottom up about an inch or so, which they tell me was actually not safe to ride. If it broke, it could cause serious problems and maybe kill myself. So I didn't do that. So I will say that Specialized had a lifetime frame guarantee, but that bicycle unfortunately was, even though it was still in great shape and looked good, it was 19 years old. I bought that bike in 2002 actually when I bought that bike. So they ended up going back and forth for a while, and they couldn't replace the frame obviously and give me a new frame because they didn't have a new frame that was 19 years old. And so they ended up giving me 25% off for to buy and purchase a new bike. So this is a Giant, and it's a Talon 2. Well, I was talking to you about my bike and the new Giant Talon 2, and my battery went dead on the GoPro. I thought something was happening on the trail, but it would turn it on, it would last for a while, and then it would just shut down. I turned it back on, and I was to just replace the battery in this thing, so I'm not sure why the battery went down that fast, but anyway, it did. So I replaced the battery, and we're back up and running again. So anyway, back to the bike. Of course, I have added. Not only have I added fenders to it in the front, and kind of up underneath you can see in the rear, just added a fender there. I've also added this rail or backpack kind. This is a top peak or two peak, and it actually has a slide right here. And I have another bag. This is my lunch bag here. I did bring it today, and by the way, there's the picnic table I showed you in the last video saying that I wish I brought my lunch. Well, today I did. So that's, I can also put saddlebags on it because of that. It's obviously a little bit better seat because I don't have much padding in the rear, so I need something as comfortable as possible. And then, of course, I've added a little bell if I'm on a hard surface trying to pass somebody that lets them know I'm coming by. There's the GoPro mount, a headlight, and a place to put my phone, and, of course, the bike computer down there. So anyway, and of course I've added actually two bottle holders to it, so I have plenty of water on the thing. It's a kind of a weird bike. It's got a little tiny, you can see it's got a little tiny gear in the front, and it is only, let's see where we are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think it's 1 by 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's a 1 by 9 on the gearing. See that? So it's the Specialized I had. When I bought it, I didn't think much about it because I was only 19 years younger than I am today. So 27 gears seemed like a cool thing to have, but when you're out here on trails like this, 27 gears is not what you need. So this 1 by 9 is much better. It's in a range that's easy to keep up with, and you can see I was like up on the third gear, and that's about where I normally keep it for these roads. I'm not trying to race down the road, I'm not in a huge hurry to get where I'm going. The faster you go, the less you can see what's there, and you might want to stop for something. So anyway, I'm going to grab a quick lunch here while I'm here, and then I'm going to go try and explore a little bit more of these trails out here. I took the Red Trail, which is a live oak trail, and it wasn't part of it that I did travel. There's 2 loops for it. The one loop I saw had pretty much not much. It's in the shade a lot, so it didn't have too much. But let me show you over here. The last time, and it's only, like I say, this has only been a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks since I was here, and all these vines that had all the little flowers on them, remember these things? That's actually a Caesar weed there, but the vine that had all the flowers on it, which is this thing right here, you notice how many flowers it had before? You see these other flowers, they look kind of, they're almost the same color, but you can tell that they are definitely not the same ones. And all of those flowers, they were here by the hundreds, are now all gone. And pretty much that. So that shows you how much a place can change just pretty much overnight. That's why between the time that I came down here kind of doing exploratory on this place, and of course here's the low-hanging limbs I was talking about with the live oak tree. These little things are kind of cool. I think they're going to bloom at some point. Another one right there. But if we walk down the trail here and go around the corner here, this is actually the backside. It actually does, the trail does pretty much a loop, almost a 360 back here. But here's where I was looking at from the butterflies the other day on all the flowers. And now you can see that all that's left is the seedsweed seeds. And they are sticky and will get all over you if you try and go through them. And over here, it was all green last time. And then once they have flowers and they go to these seeds, they die. Well, this is lunch. Not much, but you know, a little bit of tuna salad and crackers. That's about all I have for lunch most of the time, and a Coca-Cola. So I'm not sure how much better you can get than that. I just heard a red-shouldered hawk here somewhere. He's behind me. I've heard him here before, but he is really hard to find. I have not seen him, but I've heard him many times. But I've only seen him, I think, one time at a distance. So I might get a picture of a bird yet. You just can't tell out here. Catch you later. You saw that came around the corner and was a black snake right in front of me. Well, I'm going to end this video here. We've had a good time out here. We've ridden all the trails. You've seen some pictures of them. And you've seen the pictures that I was able to get. It was pretty much insects or nothing. I did finally find some flowers that were in bloom. They were the only flowers that are left in bloom here, and they're probably about half done now. So I doubt that I'll be back out this way until the spring sometime when the spring flowers come out. But these flowers, most of the flowers out here are a fall type, you know, late summer and fall type. So there won't be much out here to photograph. I did see a few birds, actually quite a few smaller birds. I think they were all the same species, but I could not get a picture of any of them. The minute I'd stop the bike, they would be long gone. I'd sit there and wait and wait and wait, and none of them would come back. So I didn't get a single bird picture, even though I saw a few birds. So anyway, yeah, I'm glad you came along with me today. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, please hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when I post a new video, please hit the bell button. Thanks for coming along, and have a great day. The one thing I didn't show you out here is this is the parking lot, and there's Redbird right there. If you come out here, they have a really nice area. These are live oak trees, several of them. Probably be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 of them out here right in this area. And as you can see right in the middle of the picture, there's a picnic table there, nice and in shade. And if you look down this way, there's another one kind of in the middle of the picture right there. So this is really a nice park. If you just want to come out and go biking, just take a hike. If you're coming out here to just do birding, I think you might be a little disappointed. although with birding you can get on a bird with binoculars a lot quicker than you can than like I've been doing today. But you know, I could have gotten some pictures maybe had I been hiking. But when you're taking a bike to kind of save some time and be able to see it, I actually rode all the trails pretty much today. There's a couple of cross trails that I had done before, but anyway, I think this is a really nice area. If you want to come out here, it's McIntosh Preserve. And I just kind of wanted to throw that in at the end here.